Bitcoin change you've been waiting for, it's almost here. Today, we'll summarize last week's events and the impact these ones had on the markets. And I will also make few announcements for my community because I'm launching a trading challenge as well as some more things that I'm super excited to share with you guys. So stay tuned if you want to be part of these things, which will also come with a prize. I want to say thank you, and I'm super happy that we have 500 plus people on Discord, where I'm also making some changes and I will add more traders, meaning that we'll be getting more trades. And I also want to, again, invite you guys to join Discord because I'm opening up again another 100 free signups before I lock it up under a fee. So now is your chance. Join Discord. Use the link below in the description box. Thank you so much for being here. And again, like the video if you haven't, because this helps us grow the channel. Now, reviewing last week's events, on March 7th, we had President Trump hosting the Digital Assets Summit at the White House, where he announced plans to create Bitcoin reserves and digital asset stockpile using seized cryptocurrencies. Now, the goal is to make the US a leader in crypto while protecting investors. While the summit focused on clearer regulations, some were disappointed, such as me, that the government isn't buying more cryptos. And that, of course, caused Bitcoin price to drop. As well, on top of that, we had last week Jeremy Powell, who is the head of the Federal Reserve, who gave a speech about the economy. He talked about how the US economy is doing pretty well overall with solid growth, but also strong job markets. But he also pointed out that some things could cause problems, like the government's policies on trade, immigration, and taxes. Right. One of the biggest things Powell mentioned was the impact on the tariffs, right, which are the taxes on imports. The US has put on other countries, especially China, Canada, and Mexico. While these tariffs might make some products more expensive in the short term, no one really knows how they will affect actually the economy in the long run. Now, Powell said the Federal Reserve is going to be very careful about making any big changes to things like interest rates. They're going to wait and see how things play out before they decide anything drastic. Basically, he's saying that they're not going to rush into any decisions until they get a clear picture on what is going on. So, overall, Powell's speech was about staying patient and taking a thoughtful approach while the economy moves forward. Right. So this is in terms of news. Sorry that I didn't add any pictures or anything like that. Usually this would be a live stream, but today we are doing a pre-recorded. Um, so that's how we're gonna roll today. Okay, let's move on now to the charts. Let's see if this scene works perfectly. Okay, great. So today is Monday. You know that usually on Monday price is not the most reliable, but we have had some interesting developments in terms of price action over the weekend, and we're getting very, very close to our targets on Bitcoin. Now, we know that, and I've been talking about this for ages now, but it is what it is. This is what we're waiting for. We have this liquidity, which is double liquidity here on the 4 hour, which is very, very significant. So for me, that means that I'm waiting for one side of those both liquidities to be taken, each one of them, and then I'm looking to take some opportunities. Before then, anything else for me is really pretty much a gamble. As we can see today, we opened price and we came down and we took the last week's low just right here. So now we are bouncing away from it. Could this be a short-term bounce? Yes, absolutely. Because what is this? This is an internal range liquidity, right? So if this low is taken, usually we're now going to be looking at this one. And also we have our 4 hour strategy, which is showing us that the current target is around 91,000 as well. I'm sorry that you can't see it very well because of all the markings here that I have, but this is the target. Now, These indicators that you see here are my personal indicators. You guys, they're out for sale. You can get them. They're only $20 per month. You get all the package, my 4 hour strategy. You get the liquidity. You get the order blocks, breaker blocks, and fair value gaps, which are very important in price action. So you guys, this is it. I'm waiting for that, and I'm seeing that happening now. Over the weekend, finally we started dropping down, and now at Monday we're reversing from this internal liquidity. Am I interested to take any longs here? Now, first of all, on Bitcoin, there is no confirmation for longs here. Yes, we have liquidity on the 1 hour, which is the other side of this internal range, obviously, because this is the internal range liquidity. This is what happens. Price bounces back from internal range liquidity. This is no, nothing new in terms of price action. On a scalp, you can take that, but for me, we're not yet confirmed for any buys. This rejection candle over here, this particular candle, to me, was a pretty much a red flag. I'm still waiting. I want to see a close above this candle, a nice bullish body above this candle. Right now we're looking at what 11 what are we now, and 11 a.m. We're trading 11 a.m. UK time. My chart is always on UK time. So you guys, unless we get a candle, bullish candle close above here, I'm not interested to take longs. Now for Ethereum, it's a different story. Ethereum already this morning, but I was a bit too late to be honest, but I saw this trade immediately. It was very, very clean entry down here because we had the confirmation break of structure, and now price is heading up. There is absolutely no surprise in that. Internal range liquidity was taken. We have double liquidity here. So now we know that price is heading up to take this high, and of course we have liquidity above, so we know that we're gonna go a little bit higher. But for Bitcoin, I want to see more confirmation. I'm not trading any I didn't take that trade as well, by the way, on ETH, even though it was very, very clean, because the entry was this down here, but I had problem with that entry because on the 1 minute we had more liquidity to the downside. So I thought I want to see this liquidity cleared up before continuation if there is anything. But we didn't see that happen, and that's fine. I'm not going to FOMO about it or anything like that, because Bitcoin is going to be the next long trade if we get a confirmation above. So that would mean a close above 83,000, 83,000 0.23. If that happens after I post that video, everyone on Discord will know that I'm already long on Bitcoin. But for now, I am not, because if I see another rejection candle over here, that means that we're continuing lower to take this liquidity down here. Ethereum is being a little bit stronger today, right? Ethereum is being a little bit stronger, but I want to see that low taken on Bitcoin. And we're looking at exactly 78,219 on Bitcoin. You guys, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and like. I am dressed up today. I'm wearing a dress because I'm going on a Binance event tonight. I'm excited, which is why this is a pre-record as well. I'm going to tell you that I usually do lives once more for anyone who is new here. You guys, the good news also is that I will be doing a course for you guys, complete course on my trade, everything, my trade entries, the 4 hour strategy, my range strategies, absolute entries, even more indicators added to the trading course. So I'm really excited to start building this for you guys. I'm going to be working on it for the next couple of months, very, very hard, so I can make that available for you guys. Because I can see that a lot of you understand how I trade, but you don't exactly understand how I take my entries. And of course, that's my strategy. I keep it a secret. It's something that I've developed. I'm not just gonna go out and like drop it everywhere, but you guys join my community, and everyone who is in my community on Discord, tap in the link below. I always give offers for everything. For example, if I sell anything, everyone usually will get at least some sort of discount and some sort of benefits. My OGs for now will never have to pay for Discord, and that they have a lifetime memberships, the ones that are VIP. And it's very simple. You can get your VIP role by coming on Discord and then registering under my Blofin link. But once you're in Discord, there is a clear instructions on how to do that. And I'm going to share with you guys again. Here we have, can you actually see anything? You probably can't see it very well. Let's have a look. But anyway, this is my new bonus structure on Blofin. So basically, anyone who deposits more than $100 and makes about 50,000 in trading volume is going to get $30 in futures bonus. And if you deposit 500 or more and you make 700K in volume, you will get $200 in bonus. And then if you deposit 1K or more and you make volume of 1.5 mil, which is very easy by just trading on a daily basis, you can get $450 in future bonus, and it goes up and up and up and up. So this is our offer that we got from Blofin, which is from, actually it's from today until the end of the month. So you guys more welcome to join that offer while it lasts until the end of the month. You can find the link in the description box, and also if you join Discord, you will be able to get that very, very simple, also with acquiring your VIP role, which is all for free, right? So these are some of the perks that I managed to get for you guys. And Blofin is a non-KYC exchange. Probably most of you guys know that I use that exchange. And this is also where we're going to have the $1,000 challenge, which, by the way, if you join Discord and if you take part of my $1,000 challenge, anyone who beats the challenge, meaning that makes the most percentages return at the end of the month, will receive a $200 prize from me. So this is something that I'm very excited to do because I want to do a lot of giveaways for you guys. But I think a trading challenge would be something that would incentivize you also to trade very, very carefully, and then yeah, come on top. So then you can receive a price of $200. And by the way, there are not that many people that are trading, so you have very, very high chance of winning, right? You can make 1% maybe and you can win. I don't know, we'll see. You're not going to be put against me, meaning that it doesn't matter how many percentages I do. I'm going to only look at the participants of that challenge and compare who made the biggest return. So yeah, I think that would be very, very cool. And I thought $1,000 is also great because, you see, not everyone has such big amount of capital to trade with. So I thought it's going to be good for all of us to do it together and to practice risk management together. So you can see what sort of return you can make with $1,000, right? Because a lot of people trade 10,000, 20,000, 30, 100,000. It's easier to make more money when you have bigger capital, obviously risking less percentage. But when you have a capital of like $200, it's very, very hard when you risk 1%, and people tend to then risk more and obviously go ahead and lose, which is very unfortunate. All right, so are we clear on Bitcoin for today? Again, let's go and recap. We are waiting for a candle close, which we're probably going to get right now. So if this 1 hour candle close is bullish, right, I'm probably going to enter long on Bitcoin down here with a stop loss under this low. So it's going to look something like this. It's going to look something like this. If this candle, yeah, I'm going to have my stop loss below here, which is going to be very, very risky, right? And then from here on, we're going to be looking to take this liquidity up here. I mean, it's a 2 to 6, nothing crazy. I don't even think we're going to go that higher, but I'll probably start taking profits somewhere around this high over here because we have resistance here. And we're also going to coordinate that with ETH because ETH is now stronger. If this continues, obviously, we're going to take the double liquidity on ETH as well. But mind you, from here, we can actually drop down completely because on Bitcoin, it is not looking great, right? It's not looking great at all. So this needs to be a short-term trade. honestly, you guys, because on the 12-hour, even the low of the 4-hour is liquidity. So this is now becoming a very, very strong confluence that we're going to get another drop down to clear that liquidity. And from there, the longs that we're going to get are going to be so, so good. But we don't know if we're just going to tap the low and then reverse. We're going to be watching it, or we're going to tap the low and then, make another low, low and another low, low until we reach our areas of confluences for trading, which are around 73,000, and then we have another area starting at 69,000. Right, I have absolutely zero problems with Bitcoin dropping, and if Bitcoin starts reversing right now, just like Ethereum is confirming, this could just be a trap. So then we go down and take that liquidity to the low side. I am begging you guys, don't take profits. If you do something, I'm gonna do that, because honestly, I just want us to be safe. um of course, no financial advice, but I'm telling you, this is what I would be focusing on right now. And again, since I said that, maybe it's time to pull up the disclaimer real quick, where you guys know that the information and the trading strategies are for educational purposes only, and they should not be considered as financial or legal advice. You can take your time, screenshot that, and read it very carefully, because it's really, really important to have this information. All right. Okay, cool. So going back on the chart, this is something that I'll be looking for on Bitcoin. If this 1-hour candle closes bullish like that, I'm gonna enter on a retrace and I'm gonna chase that high here. Now Solana is not. I think Sol is probably gonna be the next one that I enter. So entry is probably gonna be looking something like this, with a very increase a little bit the stop loss on that. And then we'll be probably aiming for this high. I don't know if we're gonna get more than that, to be honest with you. I don't know. Yeah, not more than that. This is gonna be Sol trade, so that's gonna be 1 to 2 almost. Yeah, we can decrease the stop loss, because yeah, if we go below that low, the setup is invalidated anyway. So it's going to be entry 129.07, stop loss 123.33, and I'm going to be aiming to take profits at around the $140 area. Yeah, Bitcoin is looking like it's going to close like that. So then this is what I'm planning for today. But then again, be mindful that this low down here is liquidity, so profits should be taken, and it's not something that that I'm planning to hold at all. All right. And that's the game plan for today, you guys. I haven't checked the news this week. It's also Monday for me, a bit early, but we'll check that. And tomorrow I'll be live with you at 2 p.m. UTC time. Please be there. Today is a pre-record because I have an event tonight. And yeah, please like the video if you haven't liked the video, and join the free Discord while it's still free before I lock it for a fee, because you guys, I'm giving so much information for free and this needs to stop. But I want to give you more until I can, right? Because as soon as I do the course, everything is going to be locked up under a fee that's going to be even higher than what it used to be few days ago. But anyway, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.